Hey guys, and welcome back to the HobbyDude 007 channel. Quick bench update for you today. I've got a shop card shout out for a relatively new channel and an old friend, as well as just want to bring you up to speed on what's happening on the workbench. So let's get to it. Bring your model to life with MCV products. Visit them on the World Wide Web at mcvproducts.net. First up, guys, got a brand new shop card from our buddy Kenny over at K-Dog's Model Car Dog House. If you are not familiar with this channel, you need to head over and check it out. Kenny I've known for about 30 years. He, Ricky Couch, Gerald Wolf, a lot of those old guys that have been around a long time. We used to go to shows together. Just absolutely awesome guys. Fantastic builder. Kenny is contributing now to the community with his knowledge, his years of experience in a lot of ways. He's a great resin caster, and he's got into 3D printing a little bit, dabbled with that too, and got some good stuff out there. You've seen me use some of it in the past. But Kenny is a great contributor to the community. I want you to show him some love. Go over to K-Dog's Model Car Dog House, give him a sub, check out the videos. I promise you won't be disappointed. Some of the builds you're going to see and some of the techniques and things that he did, just awesome ideas, great inspiration, and got a great new sticker there. But guys, again, let's keep growing this community, supporting this community. When you sub and you check out the videos, that's exactly what you're doing. So let's keep it growing. All right, let me show you what's on the workbench. There's a young man that we go to church with that has a vast knowledge of cars and just one of the biggest die-cast collections you have ever seen. But this young man knows automobiles, and he's fanatical about them, and he loves TV cars and movie cars, Dukes of Hazzard, and of course his favorite is Smokey and the Bandit. So at one of the shows a while back, I picked these up from STS Decals. By the way, they make these in a couple different scales for like a 40-foot, or not scales, but for like a 40-foot trailer and a 48-foot. So you can get these in both water slide and stickers. Well, I picked these up in the sticker form, Snowman's trailer, just for him. Wasn't sure what he was going to do with them, but I thought that would be fun, so I got those for James. And he picked up at Hobby Lobby this trailer, and I don't mind. I have been working with him as far as getting him into modeling a little bit too, but he picked up this trailer and thought it would be cool to add the decals. Well, there was one slight little problem. It's 1/32 scale. However, if you'll notice here, I believe I'll have to cut them down just a little bit, but I can make these fit for this for him. And as a gift, I want to do that for him. I really do. He's a great young man, and I really want to help him out with that. So what's in these things? If you're not familiar, let's pop it open here and see. As you can see on the side there, you have opening doors. I don't think I'm going to have them open, but I do want to do this as a gift for him. And let's see. And there we go. All the parts are in the trailer. Of course, we're not going to be using the... Well, there's a few of these markers down the side, reflector markers, I think we will use. And of course, the probably the Fruhall mud flaps. I don't know about anything else. Well, we'll see. But man, that's packaged quite well. All of it tucked right in there. So I'm going to get started on this. I don't think there's any chrome, and I know the Bandit trailer is gonna need. There's your reefer. Yeah, the rims. That thing had chrome all over it, and these are not chrome, so the Revell chrome is going to get a workout there. But all right, I'm going to get started on this and show you what we've got done here, and then I'll share with you while that's drying something else in the works. And through the magic of television, as the old saying goes, you see here the Revell chrome is on those wheels, and I think it turned out pretty good. And here they are with a little bit of a wash on them, so you can see they look pretty darn good. And the tires themselves, the black was a little stark and a little too shiny, so I hit them with Tamiya rubber black. And I think they turned out really well too. So all of our tires are done for our trailer. I went ahead and assembled it, got the reefer on there, and went ahead and I've just got the first coat, a light dusting of semi-gloss black on the inside, which you're not going to see anyway. And I also went ahead and did the inside of the doors for the rear, and this is the first coat, and it's still a little tacky, of the base with all of the goodies on it, as you see. So this is coming along quickly, and just going to have to give it about 24 hours to fully cure. I'll give it about 20 minutes, and then I'm going to hit it with the last coat, and then I'm going to set it back to dry. Now, next up, well, I got to move some stuff around, and I'll be right back. And while all those goodies are drying, I'm going to knock out one of these and get some photos to Matthew over at MCV Products. And if you're interested in any of those products, once again, mcvproducts.net, head over and check them out. This is the vintage 40s and 50s Chevy 235 custom engine, 6-cylinder, and this thing is really cool. I've got one in mind for a particular car coming up. But check that out. The crispness of this thing is just unreal, and how smooth and clean everything is. Really like Matthew's prints. There's a lot of great stuff out there, guys, and you know, there's just more coming every day from a lot of creators. But what we're going to do is we're going to get this apart. I'm going to try to do it kind of similar to this. We're going to use a lot of chrome because it is a custom engine, and polished aluminum. I'll show you what I'm going to do here. First off, we're going to get everything cleaned up. Going to get some Tamiya fine surface primer on everything. Then for the engine block, I'm going to use MCW Poppy Red, which is kind of a red-orange. And then for the custom stuff, we're going to be using All Clad 2 polished aluminum, which this is one of my favorites. It's not quite chrome, but it's close enough. It looks really good. And we're going to be using chrome. Well, these new labels, it's kind of hard to see. But chrome, polished aluminum. We're also going to use airframe aluminum, which has a great shine to it as well, like polished aircraft aluminum. And magnesium. So that's going to be our three colors. I'm probably going to go ahead and use the, as you see in some of the pictures here, the distributor is really well detailed. So we'll be using this distributor. And we'll just see where we're going from there. I think I'm going to, back in the 40s, 50s, about the only thing you saw was black wires on it, so that's probably what we're going to use. But let's get started. And once again, by the magic of television, we have our parts painted. Our engine block is in that MCW Poppy Red Orange, or Poppy Red, which has got a little orange in it. And this will have a nice wash on it, so I still want it to look custom and kind of new, so I'll clean it back up some, but I do want to have some depth to it too, so we'll add just a light wash here and there. Our base coat for our chrome, you know, everything needs to be a gloss black. There's a few things that I'm going to leave alone. The starter and the filter, we're going to leave those gloss black to give it that custom look. The pulleys, we're going to do those in chrome. Actually, I think I'll do those in polished aluminum. No, I'll do those in chrome, and then the breather and stuff, I think I'll do that stuff in polished aluminum, along with the coil, and polished aluminum for the intake. The carburetors I'll go back and do in the kind of gold, silver gold. And then the pipes, I think I'll do those in the polished aluminum too. The valve covers, oil pan, those are going to be chrome. And again, this is a show rod engine. I don't know if I can get it down here where you can see it. Got a good high gloss finish on it. They've been in the dehydrator overnight. So I think this is going to look pretty good. So let's go ahead and get our chrome and all of our metal finishes on here, and probably even paint the spark plugs there white. And we're going to be using Matthew's boots. I'm going to try something a little bit different on this one, the spark plug boots, but we'll see how that turns out. Okay, let's go ahead and get the metal finishes on here and get that done, and we'll be right back. We're back. Okay, what we're going to do here is, you see that nice gloss black finish. We're going to put where the straps you see on there. We'll take some bare metal foil chrome and put the straps around those. There's our engine block. I've got a nice little wash on that, just a light one. I think that turned out pretty good. You can see the spark plugs, got the silver tips on the ends, the fuel filter down there. I wish there was a way we could do that in clear, and I think there is actually. I'm working on that. It's actually a diode, but I'll show you that as I get to it. Well, for this one, I'm probably just going to leave this like it is, but in addition to the white on the spark plugs, I went ahead and did the tips, just touched them in a little bit of silver. I think it looks pretty good. And the chrome, went ahead and did the valve cover. Wish this light was a little better in here. The oil pan and the side plate there. But as you can see, man, that light is just not letting you see the chrome very well. But anyway, there's your chrome and magnesium on the water pump. And then the I went ahead and did the pulleys in chrome, and then the rest of it we did in the polished aluminum. And I think this stuff looks really, really good. I need to change the light when I'm doing chrome up here or something so you can see that a little better. But anyway, I'm going to let this stuff dry overnight. Then we're going to go ahead and get our carburetor color on here. I think one of my favorite colors of the all-clad has always been that polished aluminum. In fact, I actually think I like that better than chrome. But it just looks, it looks dead on. Well, we'll get our carburetors painted, and then we'll start getting this together. I'm going to go ahead and start. Oh, by the way, I did not show you. I forgot. I've already got it in the dehydrator. The distributor cap I'm doing in the Tester's dark red. I think it's 1204, something like that. No, I don't think that's right either. Anyway, it's the dark red. But I think it looks pretty good. I decanted some of that and got a nice coat on it, but it looks pretty good. All of our polished aluminum, and check out those pipes. I think that just looks really sharp. I think this is looking pretty good though, guys. I am still working on the Mustang too. I know everybody's going, why aren't you working on the Mustang? Well, there'll be an update on that probably first of the week, maybe sooner, but I would imagine by first of the week. And I think you'll be pleased with what you see there. But this one coming along nice, and hopefully we'll have another update on the truck for James as well as for this. And hey, let me know in the comment section too. You know, I like to use those old clock parts to do flywheels and stuff, and since this doesn't have a transmission with it and this is going to be a displayed engine, I thought a flywheel might look pretty good on the back of that. So I may go through my clock parts and see, or just display it like it comes in the kit. Well, that is it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Look forward to wrapping these up so I can focus on some stuff I really need to get done for some upcoming shows too. Guys, Head to the Teespring store. Be sure you check that out. I hadn't mentioned Mark over at HobbyNut in a while. Be sure you check HobbyNut Hobbies out. He's gotten restocked here recently. Got some really good stuff in there, so check that out if you need some MCW paint. Hey, head over there. Mark carries it. All right, guys. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.